Hello, I'm Eric, and I want to ride a motorcycle around the world. It all started when I saw a show on TV called Long Way Round with Ewan McGregor and Charlie Boorman. And that Ewan McGregor is the Ewan McGregor from Star Wars and Trainspotting and all this stuff. So he and his buddy Charlie decided to go around the world on their motorbikes, basically from London to New York, and they went through Russia and all this stuff. And it was the most amazing adventure, and I was hooked as soon as I saw it. The best episodes were in Russia when they're struggling the hardest, and it was just amazing. But they had a whole production team. They had a cameraman. They had all these people dealing with visas for entering different countries and all this stuff. And it felt pretty far away. It felt pretty difficult to do. But then in the last year or so, I found this YouTube channel called Itchy Boots. And it features this woman called Noralie.
Good morning, Internet. It is 7:30 in the morning and welcome back to the channel.
And she's going around the world on her motorcycle by herself, filming it herself, dealing with all the visas and everything by herself. And it's so inspiring that I want to do the same thing because of her. Another part of it is that last summer I got to go to Tanzania to do a mountain bike race. It was a 4-day race. And it was one of the most amazing things I've ever done on two wheels. Now, I could go around the world on a bicycle, but that's a long distance and I don't know if my body can deal with that. So it seems like the motorcycle is the best way to go. The only thing is I don't have a motorcycle license. So that's where I'm going now. I'm going to the driver's center to do my knowledge test to start the process of getting my motorcycle license. So I don't have a motorcycle license and not much experience with motorcycles, but I do have mountain bike experience and YouTube experience. I ran a mountain bike channel for 7 years called BCPOV, where I went around the world and rode my mountain bike in lots of amazing places, and it was relatively successful. So yeah, gonna try my best because I really need this channel to work, because I'm not gonna make it around the world if it doesn't work. I still need income as I'm going through, and if I don't have income, well, I'm just not gonna make it. So, and the other things is that it's just gonna be a big life change. Like, I've lived in this van for 5 years, and it's a lot like your house. It has a sink, it has a bed, it has a fridge. It's got everything I need. It's a very comfortable place I call home. With a motorcycle, I'm gonna lose all of that. Every night I'll be sleeping either in a tent or a hotel. I won't have a fridge. I'll be packing, dry food. All this stuff is just going to be a big change, and I don't know if I can do it yet, but I have to at least try, right? So I'm going to. You got to take a few risks in life, and this is going to be one of them, I think. But I'm really motivated to do it. I'm really excited to do it, and I think it's gonna work, which is why I'm doing it. I think I can do it, so I'm gonna try. And yeah. So I do have a route in mind. On Long Way Round, they went from London to New York the long way through like Russia and all that stuff. I plan to start in Alaska and finish in New Zealand. And if you look on a map, they're almost vertical. This is Alaska, and New Zealand is almost straight down. And I want to go all the way around like a big spiral. So I would start in Prudhoe Bay, the northernmost point in Alaska, and then I'd go across North America via some route, I'm not sure yet, a flight over to Europe, And then from Europe, head over through to the Middle East, Turkey. And then it gets a bit tricky. You go to Iran. And from Iran, you'd go to Pakistan, India, and then typically people would go through Myanmar there. But Myanmar is closed right now. So I'd have to go up through China, then through Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Timor, and then I'd hop over to Australia, head over to Sydney, and then I would end up in Auckland and then drive all the way south and then end up in the southernmost point of mainland New Zealand. So yeah, it's going to be quite the journey. It's going to take a couple flights, a few boats, things like this. But for the most part, it'll be overland on a motorcycle. So quite excited about it. It's a really long route. I'll have to do a lot of planning in terms of visas and logistics, and then also try to plan around the seasons. So a lot to think about there. So on this channel, I'm going to show the process of going around the world, but to start, getting my motorcycle license, getting the motorcycle, the gear, all that stuff. I'm going to be going in as a complete novice, and I'm going to figure it out. That's just kind of what you have to do. Really excited, lots to learn, lots to stimulate this very active mind of mine, and should be good. So yeah, the first step is getting my driver's license, and now I'm just pulling into the driver services office thingy, and yeah, a little nervous for the knowledge test. I've been studying like crazy, but I think I got it. But it's you don't know you're gonna pass until you pass, basically, you know. So let's give it a try. Yes. Oh my God. So I passed. I was so nervous. Like I literally was actually sweating. I don't know why. I studied like quite hard and I was fairly confident, but just the butterflies really got to me. And it's funny because you put so much pressure on yourself. I was like, this feels like you're on How to Be a Millionaire. And there's literally, after you select something, it asks, is this your final answer? I still can't ride on the road by myself. I have to have a friend with me or be with an instructor. So I got to figure that out next. So anyways, the next video is going to be about the motorcycle I'm getting and why I chose it.